Alright, 60-second summary for the new Annihilape deck that starts off by blowing your opponent, then finishing them off with a fisting and somehow winning despite giving up free prize cards. But if it works for Dusknoir, why can't I do a little monkey see, monkey do? For a fighting and a colorless energy, the new Annihilape knocks out both active Pokemon. That's great, except for the drawback where you give up a prize card in the process. Thankfully, we have the old Annihilape that does 70 damage for each prize card your opponent has taken. Basically, if they've taken 4 prizes, that's 280 damage, and if they've taken 5 prizes, that's 350 damage, making it a huge late-game threat. Because you knock out Annihilape, Mimikyu is super important as a wall, potentially buying you a turn. And because you rely on Stage 2 Pokemon, Bibarel is necessary to keep drawing through your deck. I'm also now realizing that Heavy Ball would have been a great addition because prizing Mankey is horrible, but good players never get screwed over by prizing. Unfortunately, Annihilape does need a little help when it comes time to win. While you can hope that everything goes right, Togekiss does make life easier. Or it'll make you break your keyboard. Either way, if Togekiss flips heads and gives you 1 extra prize card every game, it's justified its existence. Otherwise, at least it makes you think about kissing toes, preferably under the mistletoe. Okay, there is absolutely no way I lose this game. We have this insane of a start. They're playing a fighting weak deck. Okay, well that's a little unfortunate, but I think we just Ultra Ball. Oh man, do we Ultra Ball? Huh. I think maybe we just do that. I kind of want to see what they're doing, right? I kind of want to see what's going on over there. Because all I'm seeing is a Pecharunt and a Rotom with a Forest Sealstone. I did prize 1 Bibarel, which is okay. But, you know, yeah, maybe I should have prioritized getting a Togekiss into play. But, oh, they got nothing going on. We've already won this one. This is not High Dragon. What do you mean this is High Dragon? We got a Mimikyu. That's always good. So, I mean, I think I Arven now. Because clearly they're up to something. And no Earthen Vessel. So, that's cool. But we have TM Evolution and a Switch. So, let's go... Switch into Mankey. Evolution. Probably should have checked the deck. That would have been a smart thing. Okay, so I know that I have a Bidoof, and I'm pretty sure I saw the Togetic. Oh yeah, we got the Togetic, baby. I would have been Togetic off if we didn't. Alright, so they can knock out the Mankey, and that's totally fine. Because giving up prizes is okay. It activates Counter Catcher. Worst case scenario. Oh, it's Gengar? Oh, crap. Are they weak to fighting or grass? Okay, so it's Gengar EX. Let me just do a quick check. Is Gengar weak to fighting or grass? Because you never know with dark type Pokemon. It's weak to fighting. Their whole deck is weak to fighting. Oh my god, they've already lost. They're lost in the sauce. They've already lost. I can just knock out the... We're just gonna knock out the Pecharunt right here. I'm not even gonna... You want an 11 card hand? You can have a freaking 11 card hand. I don't even care, bro. I'm going to use this one. Oh, man. If I can just face fighting weak decks all day, we are in there. I don't even have to try. Let's just face fighting weak decks all day, and then I'm super happy. All right, and then we have Prime Catcher. We have Rescue Board. I think I go for a Poffin, right? Because we have Night Stretcher in case they target the Bibarel. I'm going to go get another Mankey, because remember, Gengar just moves energy around and is all around a butt face. So that's okay. We want the Rescue Board on the Togetic. I can attack with Togetic in this version, because I did put the Reversal Energy, and Ghost of Shadow Rat, thank you. I will keep complaining about PDCGL for as long as it's broken, and considering that it's gotten worse over the past 3 years, I think I'll keep complaining for the next 3 years. Okay, I can't one-shot a Gengar with Annihilape's attack. With Tantrum. With Destined Fight I can. So I think we just got it like that, right? Because I just go Night Stretcher, attach, Rare Candy. As long as they don't Iono me. Yeah, they got some tricky steps. They went to the tricky gym and they got some tricky steps. And remember, you don't have to. It doesn't say move an energy from your opponent's active. It says you may, so you don't have to. But, you know, the only way I will not complain about PDCGL for the next 3 years, This is a multiple choice. What is the one way that I won't complain about PTCGL for the next 3 years? A, they actually fixed the game, or B, I'd go play TCG Pocket. If you guessed B, you are correct. And Ghost of Shadow Rat, 70k credits. Everyone gets the credits and crystals mixed up, but I know what you mean. Yeah, exactly. You should. That's why if you're not subscribed to me on YouTube, you should absolutely subscribe to me on YouTube, because I have posted videos about the 2 infinite rewards glitches before they were fixed. So there's people who have 5 million. No. Oh, you butt face. Okay, but they don't have an attack this turn, do they? I don't think they have an attack this turn. And I can always Dynamite Punch for KO. Oh yeah, just give me Fighting Weak decks all day. That is all I want. Just Fighting Weak decks all day long, and I'm a happy pilot. Okay. So we just Rare Candy. Huh. I mean, if I get the Prime Catcher, yeah, if I get the Prime Catcher, I'm just doing the thing, right? Okay. So I want to Rare Candy into this one, Ultra Ball into Togekiss, and then just try to find like an energy or the Prime Catcher or something, right? Because Togekiss is cool. So we have Prime Catcher. We don't have the Switch. I do have an energy. So there's a couple of things that could happen here. I mean, obviously, things could go very, very wrong. But if I just get an energy, I'm going for a destined fight. And we have an Iono. Okay, sure. I am so far in the driver's seat here that the steering wheel is in my face. Okay, well that didn't, I said I'd go for it. We're probably never going to use the reversal energy. All right, if we flip heads, okay, yeah, that's fine. Thanks PTCGL. All right, so if we flip heads, this is the greatest game in history. The last game was the worst game in history that the YouTube audience will never see, so you should be subscribed to me on YouTube, because I told you about the infinite rewards glitches that gave you 5 million credits, and then, oh, come on. Okay, well, Togekiss is always a disappointment, so that's fine. All right, and then I think I give them the no, we'll give them the Bidoof, right? Because I'm guaranteed to get a freaking Prime Catcher, right? We're guaranteed to get a Prime Catcher. 100% we're getting a Prime Catcher. Well, maybe now I don't give them the Bidoof. Maybe now we don't. Maybe we just give them the Togekiss, because who needs the freaking Togekiss? Yeah, you want the Togekiss? Have the Togekiss. This card is trash. And then I told you about the Charizard EX League Battle Deck before they changed the price. So if you're not subscribed to me and you're like, oh man, I missed out on that. Well, I mean, if you're not subscribed and you missed out, that you only have yourself to blame. And if you're not, following me on Twitch for all the streams, you're missing out on the literally psychological warfare. What the YouTube audience didn't get to see is that in my first game of the stream with this, I prized both Bidoof. In my second game, I think I prized both Bibarel. In my third game, I added Blood Moon Ursaluna, started Blood Moon Ursaluna, and prized the Prime Catcher. So it's just a great game here. And then Rage Fist is doing 280. So I just win if I get Night Stretcher? Butt Stretcher? Night Stretcher? So we're going to have double barrel action. I can also just Dynamite Punch. Oh my god. If you're facing Miraidon, if you're facing Gengar, if you're facing like the Okie Dokie deck that no one's playing anymore that I should probably test out again. But there's only so many streams between now and Prismatic Evolutions. And then it's Prismatic Evolutions, so there'll be like a few new decks. It's really disappointing in terms of the evolutions are all kind of bad, except like Flareon. And then Bidoof is going to be an absolute game changer. Regigigas is really fun, but it's like you chuck in a copy of Regigigas and Chen Pao and Lugia, and that's all it does. Okay, well, the unfair stamp is not that unfair. Okay, well, that kind of sucks. Oh, no, that's perfect. That's literally perfect, because now I just need an energy. And why does PTCGL hate its player base? Because we tell them everything wrong with their broken game, and they're just like, well, we can't have that. We can't have them pointing out our mistakes. Alright, I'm just gonna go for the heart of the cards. This dude's weak to grass, so that's bad, but I'm going for it this turn. We got the reversal, so that's GG. Yeah. Oh my god, the perfect game. All that, you know, psychological warfare is great, but you know what's even better? Getting beaten off by an Annihilape. Alright, okay, thanks PDCGL, thank you. Alright, destined fight. Take the KO, win the game. Arceus lead player destroys people with Annihilape should be the title of this video. I'm actually not sure what the title... Okay, let me guess, Tails? Okay, well you could... The one time you can flip Tails, Togekiss, you flip heads. And then when I need you to flip heads, you flip Tails. Let me... Okay, yeah. Oh, they conceded. Good, because the game would have forced us to, like, promote our Pokemon, and PDCGL's it's a real stickler for the rules right there. Well, that is a very disappointing top deck, but we got this. Okay, so we go Mankey, Iron Thorns. This is an Iron Thorns with the Miraidon to power it up, so this is a future Thorns. That is absolutely perfect. I think we just go... Do I even bother with Cleffa at this point? Because we know that the Cleffa is going to get knocked out, so maybe I just go like Buddy-Buddy Poffin, and I don't have an energy, so I guess it would just be Counter Gain. So we go Buddy-Buddy Poffin, Togepi. Like, again, do I bother with the Cleffa? Like, what's the point, right? If I give them the Mimikyu, that's kind of funny. Because then they have to deal with the Mimikyu. So yeah, let's give them the Mimikyu. I'm going to switch into Mimikyu, put a Counter Gain on a Mankey, and then I know they're going to Iono me, but that's kind of okay because this hand kind of sucks. So they're going to try and dig for a future booster, obviously, to retreat the Iron Thorns. Hopefully they don't have Prime Catcher, but I'm sure they'll find it. Okay, so they're about to Iono. If they have a dead turn, then we just have Rescue Board. I unfortunately did burn the Switch, which is, you know, you don't play much energy in this deck, so it's bound to happen, but their deck is weak to fighting, and they showed their hand, literally. I mean, other card games, known cards are shown, and then we have an unplayable hand. Awesome. Gotta love PDCGL. All right, Lost City, that's fine. They needed another Iron Crown, and they literally got, and Dangerous Laser. Okay, that doesn't really help them that much. But yeah, PDCGL players don't know this, because if you've only played PDCGL, you just think, oh yeah, this is just the norm. No, Magic Arena, if a card is shown, it will be shown to you. You will know if they have a card that has been played, and it's like, cool. And then, of course, I'm going to be able to see it, right? No, you're not going to, you can't see it. That's information? You're not allowed to have information. Huh. Do I go for a Bidoof here? No, I think we go end turn, and maybe they Iono again. Because the Lost City on the Mimikyu is fine. What happens whenever a Pokemon is knocked out? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Whenever a Pokemon is knocked out. Okay, well, that's a slight uh-oh. Lost City might not be good for me here. But this is the prediction game, so I have to try. Right? If they play Psychic Energy, every future deck should play a Psychic Energy so you can twin Shodels. Okay, we got it. We got an energy. That's cool. We got Togekiss. We have the Bidoof, which I really don't want to put into play, but I kind of have to. And then we go into that guy. I can Tantrum for K. Oh, I could have Tantrum for KO if they didn't suck a butt. All right, if they... I mean, I'm not really worried about anything, right? Like, what are they going to do? They can knock out my Bibarel, but I have Night Stretcher and an Ultra Ball. If they knock out a Mankey, I have another Mankey. And I can always use Tantrum. The problem is that I'm very low on... Oh, that's... Well, I mean, you use it... I meant for in this situation, you would use it for Twin Shodels, right? You'd use it for the Twin Shodels in this matchup because it bypasses through Bidoof's ability. So Twin Shodels, this attack's damage isn't affected by any effects on those Pokemon that you attack. So the Bidoof... Wait, why? Oh, they didn't attack. Okay, so the Bidoof does get bodied. Okay, no, I'm gonna be a little risky here, okay? I know what's in my... I know what I'm doing, okay? I know we're getting a little crazy here, but I know what I'm doing. Okay, I'm gonna be conservatively crazy. I should trademark that and put that on a hat. Oh, see? 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 I told you. Conservatively crazy. Tantrum. And then we Rare Candy. Boom. Knock out the other Thorns. Prime Catcher this guy. Yeah, easy. Easy clap here. And then Industrious Incisors. Okay, well, this is maybe not good, sending all of my energy to the bottom of the deck. But I believe in the heart of the cards, baby. That's the Primeape. That's pretty cool. Okay, so I think we get rid of the TM Evolution just to have that out of the deck. And then Tantrum for KO. There goes their Iron Thorns to the Lost Zone. My Annihilape is still surviving. Oh, man, if we flip heads here... Well, we never do, because Togekiss is the worst card ever printed. So that's the thing. I was hoping to show off Destined fight, but it turns out Tantrum's actually pretty good, because there's so many Pokemon just weak to fighting. You know, Pecharunt's weak to fighting. Fezandipiti's weak to fighting. Rotom's weak to fighting. Iron Thorns is weak to fighting. I mean, Gengar EX is obviously on the lesser end of that, but there's so many Pokemon just weak to fighting. And, I mean, I guess I use Tantrum again, right? Because they're going to use Peak Acceleration. That's going to do 80 damage, so I may as well just go for another Tantrum. Because what's the downside? I can also go for Destined Fight, but I can't shuffle the deck. That's fine if they go for my Counter Gain, because... It doesn't matter. We're not using Counter Gain the rest of the way. Okay, who are you going for? Wait, that's really bad, because now the Annihilape's unconfused. I mean, I am down my Prime Catcher and my bosses, which is super disappointing. So I can't bring up anybody, but I can just use Tantrum, knock out the Miraidon, take an extra prize with Togekiss. That'll never happen, but it could. You know, I'm telling you theoretical stuff here. All right. Oh, right. Everyone goes to the Lost Zone. That's potentially bad, but okay, Togekiss, this is your chance to shine. I was going to make a Regidrago V-Star Togekiss video, but then guess who sucked a huge butt? You'll never guess who sucked a huge butt. Okay, so we prized a Mankey. That's okay. I think... No, it was not me. It was Togekiss. I was already... Oh, man. Regidrago, V-Star, Togekiss. Perfect combo. What could possibly go wrong? Well, literally everything. Okay, so... Play with our balls. Maybe I should have saved that Arven for next turn, but that's okay. We have the Rage Fist one, so I can fist them. I always enjoy fisting people. Oh, we just get rid of that. There you go. And then we draw one. Wait, did I attach an energy this turn? I did not. I could use Destined Fight, but that would be stupid. So we're not going to do that. We're going to go for the fighting energy. We're going to attach it to this guy. Tantrum. And, I mean, there's no way they don't take a KO this turn, but if for some reason they don't take a KO... Come on, Togekiss. Thank you. You're finally proving your worth. So... This isn't the greatest deck ever. Like, I understand that I'm facing a lot of fighting weak decks, but the Togekiss also helps you in the single prize matchups, right? If they only had 4 Baby Miraidon and nobody else, I would win the game just by virtue of Togekiss. You gotta smooch them toes. Gotta lick them clean. You know, there was a Miltank that got a little too excited, and it got some Sphene juice. No, there was an Executor that got a little too excited. There was some Sphene juice on the toes there. I mean, I guess I get rid of Mimikyu and just say we're going for it. You're out of Lost City. So the Annihilape gets KO'd. I have Arven for Rare Candy. And then we just go... We fist them again. Yeah, all we got to do... That's all you got to do. That's my advice, is just always fist them. Why are they going for Togekiss? They just threw. Not a paid... I guarantee you, not a paid actor. Okay? They are not a paid actor. I would have... You know, if I was looking to BM, I would, you know, use the other Annihilape, but I'm not going to BM. We're just going to take our prizes. They went for the wrong target. You know, what is this? Your first game against Annihilape? Geez, what is this? Your first matchup against an Annihilape deck? Geez, you need to play the game a little bit more, because I mean, you see this every other game on the ladder. You know, you get to Arceus League, it's just Annihilape. Doubters in shambles. Over 6,000 channel points lost. Togekiss flipped heads and sacrificed itself, all for us to win. And we were facing a future deck. I think future decks should make a comeback. They are better than you think, but they're obviously not as good as Annihilape. I was waffling. I think this is a Cleffa turn. So we just go Buddy-Buddy Poffin. I will get the... You know, believe it or not... No, okay, never mind. I was going to say, believe it or not, I think I go for the... I don't go for the Rescue Board, but because I prized my Night Stretcher, I think we're kind of in it now, where I have to go Buddy-Buddy Poffin for Mankey Bidoof. My original plan was, yeah, let's just discard the energy, save the Rescue Board, because having that tool attachment is very important. But that kind of changes everything. Prizing the Night Stretcher means I can't get my energy back easily. Busted draws. Supporters nowhere to be seen. Even if you don't see them under the furry costumes, it doesn't mean they're not there. Exactly. It's like what I tell Pumpkin Amy every time in the DMs. Just because you can't see me doesn't mean I'm not watching you. All right. There's no shot we lose this game. Because the legacy energy... I know, if you've watched a million streams of mine, you already know. But legacy energy does not activate if I... What the... Where'd the card go? Where it just disappeared? Okay, so this is a little bit more difficult. Oh, they're going for Togepi. Okay. Yeah, go for... Togepi is a huge threat. And Vanilla Scoop, if I get a YouTube video out of this, I'm doing great. Alright, so go for the Togepi, because I only need to take 3 KOs. Togepi and Togekiss, they're just sort of there for moral support, because they always flip tails. Yeah, so the destined fight, both active Pokemon are knocked out. Okay, yeah, no, Legacy Energy does not activate. So they think that Legacy Energy is going to save them. They're like, oh, they're playing Annihilape, that must be an attacking card. And it's like, nope. Yeah, Togepi, hey, if it's a decoy... That's great. If they're going to not go after my triple Mankey, that's totally fine. So I will Destined fight. We got the Annihilape. We have the Primeape. I'm assuming we have a Counter Gain, so I just go Rare Candy Counter Gain, and they just literally lose the game, and that's hilarious. Oh my god! Why did they go for Togepi? Okay, so I want to make sure I get the right one. So Destined fight. They are destined to lose this game. Huh? Alright, so we go attach. I think we attach to this one. And then I know for a fact that we still have our Super Rod. And we're most likely getting the Night Stretcher. So let's go for the Mimikyu and let's just be like, I got this. I'm going to draw 5. We're taking a KO. Your Legacy Energy was a useless card. Okay, well, that was not great. But we have things. Things are working. Things are twerking. All right, so we are tied on prizes. They will go ahead on prizes. But if you face any multi-prize deck and you don't have the worst luck in history prizing everything you need or starting the one card you can't retreat, you know, even if you prize the Prime Catcher, if you just get it out of the prizes at the right time. All right, so most likely they're just going to use Pokemon Catcher. Probably go. Oh, I put the Cleffa up there. They were both pink and purple. Pink. That's pink, right? Is the dress pink or purple? I went autopilot there for a second, but I mean it doesn't really matter, right? They probably have a canceling cologne, and the Cleffa has free retreat. So I mean, if they knock out the Cleffa, I really don't care. Because what I can do is I can knock out the Squawkabilly with the other Annihilape. So if I can fist them, then that's it. Right? I don't need to use the Destined Fight one. You really only need to use this once, depending on how. Well, that's swell. That's just a swell card you've put into play there, Felix, my boy. Watch them not have energy. I mean, they're only down 10 energy, so the odds of them not having 1 energy in their hand are almost impossible. Please tell me you knock out the Cleffa. That'd be hilarious. Okay, so yeah, I knew they were going to have a bosses. They're going for the Primeape. I have another Mankey, so they are doing the right thing. But I have a Prime Catcher. I have enough Mankey to win this game, so we can't use Destined Fight. Unless I get Super Rod like top deck. Okay, well, I mean, that is technically a card. Okay, but we have to go Arven for Rare Candy. I have... Oh, please tell me I didn't prize anything. That would be ever so terrible. All right, we got both Annihilape. All right, we're going to TM Evolution. We're going to stick our thumb up its, okay. We got balls to play with. We don't need the Togekiss. We don't need the TM Evolution. So we go Togekiss, TM Evolution. We have the Prime Catcher. I mean, it's a Destined Fight deck, right? Right, can we all agree that this is a Destined Fight deck? I don't lose the game if I do this. So let's just do it. Okay? This is a Destined Fight deck. I don't lose by making this decision. Sometimes you gotta do it for the fun. Right? Pokemon cards is all about having fun and playing with your balls. And, oh, my balls are played with so much, they're practically smooth. Alright, so Destined Fight. Yeah, what's For the Win doing here? You're making 3 videos a day for the win. You know, oh man. Pray for the wins. Oh, right, I do lose the game if I do that. Whoops. I do, right, I was like, I don't lose the game if I do this. Oh no, wait, I do lose the game if I do this. Because it's fine. We're gonna be fine. Yeah, For the Win's wrists must be painful right now from all that editing. Yes, all that editing that For the Win has to do. All right, so they have Jet Energy. They're gonna bosses my Mankey, knock out my Mankey, win the game. Wait, that's not that. Okay, I don't think people know what Briar does. This is the second time someone's done this against me today, where they've Briared with a non-Terra Pokemon. So I don't think people read Briar as much as they should. But we just have it. So Rare Candy, Defiance Band. We have Prime Catcher. We have Night Stretcher. Absolute GG here. We're going to fist them. This was just a perfect game. This shows you how this works. And I even played it suboptimally. I even pulled the pilot and did this the wrong way. And watch how much damage I'm about to do. Look at this. We're going to fist them. We're going to do like 900 damage. Oh, we're going to beat them off harder than they've ever been beaten off in their entire life. And then there we go. It was that simple. That is exactly how the deck is supposed to work. And I played it suboptimally. I literally did not have that because I was like, oh, I don't lose if I do this. Oh, wait, no, if they knock out the other Mankey, we definitely lose. But there you go. That is how good Annihilape can be. Okay, because how PTCGL handles MVP is based on damage dealt. So even though the other Annihilape took 2 KOs and took the most prizes, PTCGL is a well-made game, so the other Annihilape is the MVP. Most valuable Primeate